Welcome to Yoga for You. With your host, Ana del Rosal, certified yoga teacher. Yoga is not a substitute for medical attention, examination, diagnosis, or treatment. Please check with your doctor before beginning any exercise regimen, especially if you recently had surgery, are pregnant, or postnatal. If at any moment something doesn't feel right, please stop. It's important to listen to your body. I will provide detailed instruction as you move in and out of poses to ensure your safety. If you have any questions, contact your local yoga teacher or studio. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day. Welcome to Yoga for You with Ana. So today the focus is going to be more on forward folds, so we'll get into those hamstrings, but really we're using the forward folds here to calm the mind. We can use our poses, the practice, to actually really enhance the quality that we would like throughout the day. So great practice for when your mind is wandering. It may make it a little worse, but it'll eventually just help it to calm down. So to get started, let's lay on our backs, please. And just bend your knees here. Just hold on one second. Okay. So knees are bent. I just want you to draw your knees together, feet wide. I just want you to take a couple of deep breaths here. Really just using this moment to drop into yourself. And doing a body scan, not only physically, but emotionally, checking in where your energy is. And just take one more full breath. And then open your eyes if they're closed. Bring your knees hip-width apart. And hug your right knee in. And actually, I just want you to grab that hamstring. So with this left leg, if you can keep it bent or you can extend it. If you extend it and you feel like it's straining that psoas or your groin muscles, just keep the knee bent. So from here, hug that right knee in. And I just want you're going to inhale, exhale completely. Good. So you'll inhale, straighten the leg, and then exhale, bend. And we'll do that a couple of times. You'll inhale, straighten the leg, exhale, bend. So sometimes to get into a deeper stretch, it's nice to just move the joints. And it helps to begin to release, in this case, the hamstrings. So just one more time, come up and hold. So soften the shoulders here. Grab whatever's available to you. So if it's just the hamstring, grab the hamstring. If you can grab the toe without pulling your shoulders off the floor, feel free. And without displacing the neck. So we don't want to compromise the position of our body to get deeper into the pose. It's better to back off and come into a place that the bones are in alignment. So just a little safer. Good. Just take another full breath here. And then just gently let that leg lower. And you can straighten both knees here for a second and just check the difference between that right and left side. How does the back of the right leg feel? Even just the back up along the spine, the shoulder. Okay, left knee in. So feel free to bend that right knee here if you need to, or straighten the leg. And hug the left knee in. And then you're going to inhale, straighten the leg, and exhale, release. And again, inhale, straighten, and release. 3 more times, up. So flexing the foot helps you get a little bit more into the calf, the Achilles tendon. Last time, come up and hold. So again, grabbing a hold of whatever is available to you, if it's the hamstring, the calf, your toe. But again, if you lift your chin here, then back off and come down so that your neck is long. So again, never compromising your position, your pose, to get deeper into a stretch, to get perceivably deeper into a stretch. Especially if you're doing this at home, no one else is looking at you, no one's judging you. So really just giving yourself that compassion, that softness to go to where you meet your own edge without, again, without compromising, without sort of giving up something for one other thing. Take another full breath here. Good, bend the knee. This time hug both knees in. And you'll rock to one side and then come up to fours, please. So coming onto your hands and knees. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. And here I want you to have the inner elbows pointing in. I don't want you to have them facing forward, pointing in. Shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, go back to child's pose. And then inhale, come up to fours. And this time you'll curl the toes under and you'll lift your hips for downward dog. And we'll move through that a couple of times. So again, just creating this movement, this fluidity through your spine. Exhaling back. And allowing us to really connect to the breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, forward for downward dog. Good. Inhale, forward to fours. Lift your chest, exhale back to child's pose, pulling the belly in, letting the elbows soften. Inhale up and exhale back. So this is a really nice way to get into that back body. Last one here. Inhale, come forward, exhale back. And then inhale, come forward and lift your hips, downward dog. Good. Just hold your downward dog here. So spread your fingers wide. Try to avoid that tendency of walking your feet in because we get less of a back body stretch there when we walk our feet in. Drop your head and just find your breath. Good. Take one more full breath here, please. And then look forward and walk your hands forward towards your feet. So just hanging out here in the forward fold. Knees are bent. You can have them bent as much as you want or straight if your hamstrings are more open. Let your shoulders be soft. And check in here. Make sure that you're pressing evenly through both feet, that you're not transferring all your weight into one leg. And just take one more full breath. Good. And to come up to stand this time, you're going to bend your knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up to stand. Good. Standing tall here, Tadasana, mountain pose. So your feet are pressing down through the earth. Engage the quads. Sort of lift yourself out of your waist. So you're drawing the belly in, shoulders soft. Take a full breath in. And out. So we'll do one lunge salute here. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands down to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, step your right foot back. Keep that heel lifted. You can drop the knee if you prefer, and let's do that. I'll do that for right now. Inhale, lift your chest. And then hands down. You're going to step the left leg back, come into plank pose. Feel free to drop the knees if you need to. Shoulders down the back. Bend your elbows, come all the way down. Inhale, lift your chest. Shoulders down your back. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward dog. And let's take 3 breaths here in downward dog. Drawing the belly in as you exhale. Good. One more full breath. Good. And then look forward. You're going to step that right foot forward. If you need to drop the knees, to bring that right foot forward, feel free. We'll keep that left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Step your back foot forward, fold forward. Inhale into chair. Exhale, pause. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And release your arms. Shoulders soft. Belly draws in. Inhale, sweep your arms up. So we'll just do one more on the left side. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest. So this time I'll do the high lunge. If you feel like dropping the back knee, feel free. Left leg back. Inhale, come up into high lunge. And then exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest. You can do cobra if you prefer, dropping the hips down and then lifting your hips, downward dog. And breathe. Good. Inhale, look forward. You'll step your left foot forward. Keep that right knee lifted or lowered, your choice. Inhale, come all the way up. So press into your feet. Exhale, fold, hands down. Step your right foot forward, fold forward. Inhale, chair, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Exhale, pause. And then inhale, come all the way up to stand. Good. So you're going to step just a little back. We're going to just move through a dynamic forward fold. So you'll bring your hands to your glutes. Your inhale, lift your chest. So you're opening up the upper back, the front of the chest. Exhale, bow forward, chin in. Slide your hands down your leg as you come forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold belly in. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. So lead with the back of your heart. I don't want you to roll up here. I want you to think of lengthening the crown of your head out of your tailbone as you come back. This will help to strengthen that low back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, find that forward fold. So really lengthen through your sternum. This will help stretch your low back. Inhale, look up. Lift your heart. Slide your hands up. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, let's come all the way up to stand. Good. Last one. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Shoulders come onto your back. Exhale, fold forward. We'll hold the forward fold here. And breathe. So you can grab your toes, your shins, your calves, whatever you want. And again, if you have tight hamstrings, feel free to bend those knees a little bit. That's if you want to get more of that low back release. If you want to get the hamstring release, then just try to straighten the legs. Good. One more full breath. And then inhale, look up. Flatten the back. Shoulders onto the spine and onto your back. Come all the way up. Nice job. Okay. Let's open. Feet wide. Actually, we'll first do a triangle. So your right foot. Parallel edges of the mat. Left foot turns in. Arms up. So here, bend both knees for a second. And then straighten the legs by squeezing the inner thighs up. So you're not hyperextending any of the joints here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. So have a soft bend in that front knee. When we hyperextend, we tend to then focus on using the bones for our strength, our stability, versus the muscles. Good. Take 2 more full breaths here. And just 1 more full breath. And then press into your legs. Use your abdominals. Come up. And we'll pivot. Switch feet. Left foot to the other side of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Squeeze the inner thighs. Come forward. So getting the hamstrings. Also getting a little bit stretched to the side waist, the side body. The shoulder slides down your back. So if it's creeping up towards the ear, draw it down. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. And then stand to your front of the mat again, please. Take a full breath here. And exhale it out. Good. And now we'll step the left leg back. So feet are 2.5, 3 feet apart. And this back foot, I want you to have it turned about 5 to 10 degrees off of your front foot. So your hips are squared forward. I don't want you to have that back hip opening. Think of drawing the hips to the same as if you had headlights on your hips. Bend that front knee a little bit. Arms up. Inhale here. Exhale. You may either keep the arms overhead if you're stronger in your back, or exhale, sweep the hands to your back as you come forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Come up. And we'll do 2 more of those. So exhale, fold forward, draw your belly in, hands to your low back. Inhale, press down through the legs. So really press into that front foot to lift. Exhale, fold forward. This time we'll hold here. So either hands to your low back or hands to the floor or blocks. And breathe. So soften to that breath. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Relax the shoulders. Good. One more full breath. Good. And then press into your front foot. Come all the way up to stand. And we'll switch sides. So now that left foot comes forward, right foot back. Or vice versa if you had the other side. So again, the back foot is just about 5 to 10 degrees turned off of that front foot. So if this was 12, my back foot is about 1 o'clock. Both arms up. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Slight bend in the front knee, both hands to your low back. Inhale, come all the way up. Flat back, sweep your arms up. So again, try to avoid rounding your back here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head, out of your hips. Come all the way up. Good, one more. Exhale, bow. So chin in towards your chest. Keep lengthening, lengthening, lengthening the sternum, the chest, fold forward. So hands to your back or to your floor or block. And breathe. Good. Take one more full breath. Good. And then lengthen your chest, come all the way up. And then step your back foot forward. Good. So another pose here. We're going to just do dynamic chair, getting the quads strong, and again, adding that little forward fold. So you're going to inhale, sweep your arms up, bend your knees. Exhale, bow forward into your chair. You can keep the knees bent or straighten their legs. Inhale. I want you here to lengthen your sternum, arms along your ears. So you're not rounding your back, but you're really lengthening, finding a flat back to come up to chair. And then exhale, fold forward. You can round the back as your chest comes to your thighs. Inhale, first find that length through your spine, come up to chair. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale, lengthen, come up, and let's hold chair here. So bend your knees, soften the shoulders, and breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more full breath. And then inhale, come all the way up. Press down through your heels, sweep the arms down. Good, close your eyes for a breath. And out. Good. Let's come to our backs and we'll do a little dynamic bridge just to help bring back that natural curve to the spine. Especially with all that forward folding that we just did. So, knees are bent. Feet hip width apart, arms down by your side. Take a full breath before we move. And exhale, release. And then inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms. And then exhale, lower down. And again, inhale, curl your tailbone up, lift the hips. Arms float overhead. Exhale, roll down. And 2 more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Last one, come up. Keep your arms down by your side. Here you can interlace your hands underneath you if you like, or just really press down through the upper arms so you get the triceps involved. And the outer shoulders press down and open. Equal weight into your feet. Good, 1 more full breath. And then slowly come on down. Hug your knees into your chest. And we're ready for Shavasana. Extend your legs, palms face up. And you can shake your legs out a little bit if you need to. And just as you exhale, allow your body to rest here. Just dropping into the floor. Lengthening that exhale. And then eventually just allow your breath to be soft. So if you want a little longer Shavasana, if you're enjoying this moment of relaxation, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, move your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your chest. And just roll to one side. And then come up to sit, please. So sitting nice and tall, hands to prayer. Take a full breath in and out. Just take a moment to think of one thing that you're grateful for. And thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.